Guys, welcome back to my channel. We just wanted to have our first sit down and really introduce ourselves to y'all. I know you've seen my face, but you haven't really seen my husband's face.
Hey.
What's your name? His name's Vine, guys. And this is Baby Ganesha. And we just wanted to come on here and just really introduce ourselves and just have a sit down talk with y'all about how hard RV life is. RV life is not for the weak. I know you've seen on my shorts some of the things that I tell you that we go through. But if you're doing RV or van life, it's not for people that are not used to stealth camping or going without certain amenities, because because RV life is very difficult, you guys. Like, the biggest problems that we have is trying to find somewhere safe to park. Like, that has been for the past 3.5 years that we've done RV life. We've had 3 different RVs and a camper van, and we've lost all of them because the police has bothered us so much with all the different locations that we've parked on being on a city street, and just even parking on private property. We've been told, we've been homeless and put out on the streets with our RV being towed away and not having the money to get it out the tow yard. Just all types of shit. And it's just very difficult. Like, we've been able to be parked here for like 9 months peacefully. This is the longest that we've been able to park here, but I got a knock on the door this morning saying that the police told me that he was going to tow the vehicle and that he gave us a chance to move, and now we got to find somewhere else to park. And we have no registration insurance, and if we park on the city street again, that, he's going to come fuck with us too. So I don't know, like, life is hard. It's so fucking difficult. It's so hard. Like, we're struggling so bad. We don't have any family support. The kids don't have any family besides us. We don't have just the basic things that we need to take care of them. It's just a struggle daily. It's so hard. It's so difficult. We work so hard to try to take care of them, and just meeting basic needs and standards of living is just so difficult. And we're just so frustrated and we're so tired. And I don't know if there's anybody out there that can relate to our story or going through similar things, but since nobody cares about us and we don't have friends or family, we just decided to come on here and maybe share our story with y'all to the public. So like we're succeeding at something else happens. And you know, we look at these people on YouTube and everybody else seems like they're successful and they have all this money and they can provide for their kids and they have a nice car and a nice house and they're working and they're successful in life. And it just seemed like us specifically, like our lives are just hard as fuck, just all the time. And we've been dealing with this for years. Like we've been going through just nonstop, seems like suffering for a long time. Even before me and my husband met, we were both separately living very hard lives. And yeah, that's even with working, even with making money, still no family support, still surviving, still making it by the skin of our teeth. You know, it's just things that are extremely hard to other people we know for a fact wouldn't be able to live our lives. And we really don't brag on how strong we really are to be able to take care of our children in an RV with holes in our roof. We don't have running water. We don't have a car. The RV is a mess. We have 3 kids, trying to provide food, bathing them in buckets, and, you know, cooking on our propane stove, just all the above. We know that you have to be very, very strong and strong-willed to be able to survive and take care of your kids in situations where you don't have all amenities that you need. We know most people wouldn't be able to live our lives for not even a day, not even a second. But at some point you ask yourself, like, is this insanity to continue to do the same thing over and over? Like, is this really our fault that we're living in an RV because we can't afford the cost of living? But then we have other friends that, like, for example, my mother is 60 years old and she lives in a tent, and she's homeless outside living in a tent, you guys. And she's been living in a tent for almost a year and a half, and she works a full-time job. But she couldn't afford the rates of the hotel, and so she decided to live in a tent to try to save her money. And we know another guy who was working a corporate job for 20 years and lived in a nice apartment, our friend. And he moved out of his apartment to live in his car. Because he couldn't afford rent. So it's like, is it our fault that we're living in an RV because we can't afford rent and this is all that we can provide for our children? Or should we just work a 9 to 5, 40 hours a week nonstop and try to somehow afford an apartment that's like $2,000 a month plus insurance, food, and whatever else with 3 children? I don't know, like, it just seems like both is insane. It seems like this reality keeps you wrapped in the same rat race of work, paying bills, and then you don't have enough money for yourself, so then you overwork to try to keep money in your pocket that you just paid out for another bill. Rent, insurance, car notes, clothes, food, water, everything is expensive. And it's like, living in the RV, we thought that it would be easier because we don't have to pay rent and we don't have a lot of bills. You know, we have our phone bill and just little things that we have to pay for the kids. We have very little income coming in from our business. We're street vendors and we sell handmade jewelry and other items. We work on the weekends. But that being said, we thought that RV life would be easier, but it's not. It seemed like sometimes it's harder. Like, should we have just went the conventional way and just got a house and an apartment somehow and just bust our ass, not spend no quality time with our children, because you can't do both. we were both working and living in the house and paying for an apartment. He would be gone all the time. I would be gone all the time. We wouldn't spend no time together except for at night, but then we would be exhausted. Then I wouldn't be a stay-at-home mom, and I wouldn't be able to watch my children grow up and spend quality time with them because I would be working too and they would be in daycare. So it's like, should we go that route, or should we just continue RV life, struggling, but at least we get to raise our kids and be present here with our children? So I don't know, like, y'all comment below and tell me what you think is better. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't care nothing about your negative comments. I'm not here to get any type of validation from y'all. I'm just simply sharing my story with you, and you can either relate or you don't relate. But I'm not here to hear anybody negative comments. That's all we hear all day long is negative shit from our family. And so I'm not here to anybody that want to comment some smart shit or like some negative comments. I'm not here to listen to that. But if you want to comment something that is genuinely positive and share your life story with us, I would be glad to hear that, because we want to know if there's other people out there that, you know, are genuinely going through the same similar struggles as we are. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and vent with y'all. I have some more new RV footage coming soon, because we got to try to put this battery in the RV. We got to try to put this battery in the RV basically like tonight, because the police said we have to leave tomorrow by 3, or we're going to get towed. So I have some footage coming for y'all of us cranking the RV up. We haven't drove it in 9 months, and we got to try to get it cranked, and I got to try to clean up inside and try to get us prepared to get back on the road again, because we've been stationed here for a long time. And yeah, I'll be giving y'all some more life updates about stuff. And make sure y'all subscribe. And if you want to donate anything, I have a PayPal and a Venmo. We're trying to raise money to not only get the repairs done in our roof, because we got holes in our roof, but we're trying to get money for insurance and registration, which is like $400. So if you guys genuinely care about us and you want to help out, please comment below. I can give you my Venmo or my PayPal.